just it's a mess.
I'm patient 0 for charisma, and this is my story.
Oh God!
Wow. This got too real too quick. Hang on.
I was instructed to stay home today. Apparently, there's an outbreak.
He sounded like he was safe. He told me he had all the shots and everything, and next thing I know, I had charisma.
Apparently, by shots he meant essential oils.
No, I reckon with charisma, it should be essential oils that keeps it off, not vaccinations, just to really, upset things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta rub it in.
You'd probably think with Tallulah that she would have good charisma. No. She basically, yeah. No. She was too sheltered by her mother. She never had any friends. She stayed home, never talked to anyone. So she doesn't know how to talk to people at all.
That sounds like my life.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. I don't think she's proficient in anything that has a high stat anyway. Yeah, no. All of her proficiencies.
Rip, dude.
All of her proficiencies are appropriately her 2 -1 stats and her +0 stat.
All my stats were going so well, and then I rolled a 6.
Ha!
Oh, you lucky child.
So, Tallulah, don't hug me too hard or you might snap me in half. Because I have a 6 in strength, so I'm just gonna be here. Can someone get the door? It's too heavy.
Okay, but wouldn't hugging and snapping in half, wouldn't that count as a 6 in Constitution?
Maybe. I'm fragile, okay?
Fragile.
He is but a wilting flower.
But apparently Tallulah punches hard. And I think the reason I did that is because I knew it would be useless as a sorcerer.
Well,
You never know. You never know.
Well, no, here's the thing, though. Tallulah is at perfect testicle punching height. Let's be honest now.
So
if
watch
someone
out,
pisses
Slim.
you off, the moment Daddy doesn't want to give you what you want, you give him what he doesn't want.
No. What's gonna happen is Thalen's gonna teach her like a dog trick. Just like Tallulah, do the thing, and just have her do it to whoever's in front of her.
See, though, Thelen wouldn't do that. Slim would be the asshole to teach the young child how to punch people in the dick.
That's fair.
I think Thelen has too much honor to hit below the belt.
I've just got the image of from Avengers when Captain America's just like Hulk smash and that just big grin.
Yeah.
God.
Twist 4.
Tallulah, dick bash.
Tallulah
use dick bash.
I don't know how Tallulah speaks 3 languages, but that's fine. I feel like that's every D&D character. How do you speak 3 languages?
Well, you have the reason of being shut in. You could have been like, I just learned because there was nothing else to do.
You pretty much tangled.
The only time she won't do something is if it was something that her mother told her specifically not to do. Which I think I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
So and that's another thing. So her wild magic, anytime someone will ask her to do magic that's not part of the party, I'm rolling a dice to see how much she trusts this strange person or whatever. And the higher the dice, the higher the percentage goes.
So what you're saying is anytime I tell you to do something, you're gonna roll a dice.
No, if you're part of the party, it doesn't apply.
Okay.
So basically, it's 13 plus 1. Wait, what? Yeah. Wait, what? Hang on. I wrote this down weird. Oh, okay, wait. Hang on, I need to read this whole thing again to figure out what I wrote down. If Tallulah is deceived or told to cast a spell, the wild percentage is based on her trust with her fathers. If she trusts them, it only increases to 13%. However, when it's a stranger, you must roll 1d them to see if she trusts them. If it's below proceeding this, roll a 1d10 to determine just how little.
So what's you guys David like?
Not too bad.
Now I understand what it's saying.
I had udon.
Basically.
Ooh, that's.
Oh yeah, and another thing about Tallulah that's going to be even more of a handicap. Every round in battle, her wild magic increases increases by 5 with a base of 10.
Now is that something you're adding in, or is that just the wild sorcerer in general?
Oh, that's
Right.
something that's been a part of her character since I printed this out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and grab a piece of paper that totally doesn't relate to you being a wild mage or anything. I'll be right.
How the quickly Googles www. How the fuck does one wild mage?
I'm gonna say, hey, I cast a spell, and then I'm gonna roll a dice. And it's gonna be like, fuck, that's below a 10.
I arrive.
Oh.
Welcome. I'm talking about how the lawful good child has chaotic evil magic.
That's a worm.
Oh yeah, true. That was a word that we were using last time a lot. Damn it! I thought I'd forgotten it.
Bullworm, if you ask me.
So,
I thought I forgot the worm, and now you just brought it back into my life.
You are in our personal server. You see everybody use worms so much.
I know, but I've been ignoring it for the past week.
Wow, guess I'll die then.
So yeah, basically, in order to figure out how wild Tallulah's magic is, you whoever is asking, because generally it's 10.
I'm back.
The percentage is 10.
Hi, Kyle.
It's annoying.
Hello.
All right.
But when someone asks her,
Still missing
that's
one.
not part of the party. To 1d20 to see if she trusts them, and if it's below an 8, she doesn't trust them. And then it's a 1d10 to determine just how little she trusts them. So then, here's the math part. It's 13
Not a micro.
plus 1d10 times 8. So basically, she could have a 93% chance of wild magic. It all depends on the circumstances. And by the way, her wild magic is the reason she is here, to put in simple terms.
Oh, fuck.
I've got my fun piece of paper.
All right, so Marin is really just in the corner pissing himself.
All right.
That's. Oh, let me start my recording.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fuck.
All right, well, I'm ready to go whenever y'all are.
Alright. My mom just texted me, watch the language, please. I'm not enjoying it.
Oh, that's right. You're Babby.
I am Babby.
Alright, stop the recording.
All right.
I should.
Everybody, besides our poor Mayrin, ready?
Yep.
Yes, let me bring up Audacity. I have like...
Neko, are you still alive?
Nah.
He's muted himself.
Oh.
Dead as dicks.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome.
Let's get started. We'll start things off with another recap. In our previous session, you all were invited to the esteemed manor of Lord Alfric Ravenwood. He sent you on a mission, and in this mission, you found yourselves at a strange estate, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. While going through all the rooms and all the items there, one of you touched what appeared to be a cursed painting, and is currently not in the best way.
Great.
Oh, she did.
Right?
Brynja's dead. Rest in piss.
Word.
sense.
She's not dead. You bring her back, you son of a bitch.
Yet. Keyword yet.
She's still alive.
Still alive!
I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are. I'm happy.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice. Stop telling people I'm dead!
Right, so do you remember where all of you were when we left off last?
I was being told to go back in her.
I know Thalen was talking to Marin and Slim about what to do about this. Like outside of the room where everybody else was trying to take care of.
You were chatting in the sort of main first room you entered in.
I know Yukio was with us as well, so.
Brynja was on the floor trying to warm up, but
I saw. I was actually I was in the room with Brynja. I lit the fireplace, and was there. It was Yukio, Thalen, and Marin who were talking in the corner outside.
Right.
I was specifically told not to come.
And Tallulah was just staring at what was left of the painting. Oh no, she was messing with it, wasn't she? She was destroying what was left of the painting.
She was mage handing it, and then the adults argued, let her stay or force her to leave.
Yeah, Thalen's like, get your ass back here.
So I don't know if this came through. I don't know if this came through at the end of the last recording, but I do want to take a really good look at the painting of the woman that's still present, the one where the ghost hand came out of.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, is it that painting? That painting? I thought the other
the
one.
Whole painting's gone, or just the image
the woman
of her?
Disappeared.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the whole image was gone.
I was about to be
just
like,
the image of the woman is gone.
Got it. Okay. Right. Never mind then.
That makes more sense.
Well, I guess I'll walk out and address everyone and be like, so, what are we planning on doing?
I don't know yet. And Thalen kind of like puts his hands on his hips and starts tapping his foot. He doesn't know what to do.
Tallulah's probably back with Brynja, like cuddling up to her.
Does anyone have a blanket?
You're wearing a blanket, honey?
Yeah. You give you his coat.
Anyone have another blanket?
All right, so this ain't looking good. She's under some deep bad juju stuff. I think the only way we're gonna get her and ourselves out of here, we're gonna need to go deeper. Obviously, the doorway's been blocked.
I have an idea, but I don't know if I should say it because it's not a Tallulah thing to do. But what about? Are there any like fireplaces or candles or anything?
Yeah, but remember, it's not her. Like, it's magic that's affecting her.
Right, it's the magic.
Yeah, so it's not going to be helped with blankets and fire.
Yeah, she is currently in front of a fireplace that has a small fire in it, wrapped in a blanket. You don't seem to be getting any warmer. You don't seem to be getting any colder. Just not.
Thalen's gonna walk back into the room and shrug off his coat. He knows it's not gonna help from what he can tell, but he's gonna hand it to her anyway. His arms are now on full display. They are scarred up, at least the one that is not metal. But he's gonna kind of put his hands back on his hips and turn back to the group. I hate to say it, but Slim's right. We have to go deeper.
Now I just feel honored. All right.
Yeah, don't get too far ahead of yourself.
How about this? Marin, how about you stay here and read some of these books? You seem like one of those fellas who enjoys doing that. See if you can find anything here about a curse or ladies, gents, anything that would really give us a hand here. Rest of us, let's all, I guess, keep going down the hallway. Obviously, something's trying to keep us here. I'm sure that if we go any deeper, we'll eventually find it.
Brynja, little lady.
I think I can do that. That's my Marin impression. I think I can do that.
Yes, I do.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
These books look amazing. I think I'll look at them.
Someone could have done a better job. They're positively filthy. I guess I'll stop reading.
That's good, because I don't want to get any further into the darkness.
Right.
Have you seen?
Our partner.
Have you seen that darkness? It's positively dark.
All right. So, what are we doing?
Thalen and Slim are going to start heading deeper. He's actually going to turn to Yukio. You going to come with us? Or you going to stick around here?
I'll come with you guys. I guess it's better for you.
I said we bring her with us too. I mean, she might be positively freezing to death, but at this point, she's gonna be no use in front of a fire. No use sitting around either.
I think I can punch. I think I can be okay. Maybe.
You sure you're gonna be able to move?
I just like punch upward and see if anything happens. Just like,
Yeah, so you've been sat in front of the fire now. You've started to acclimatize to the cold around you. It doesn't feel any better, but you can move, you can stand. You feel like you can fight, but not as hard as you probably would be able to had you not been freezing to death.
I think I'm okay for now. I'm freaking cold though.
All right, well.
Hopefully a little bit of water can get some blood flowing through you.
Okay.
Tallulah.
And she gets up and she kind of like jumps a little bit, try to like get it through, but she's not good.
Yeah. Tallulah, come here. Yeah? And he's gonna kneel down and look at her. I have a very important job for you, little lady. You think you can handle that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to be Brynja's seeing eye dog in sorts. Kind of follow her around, make sure she doesn't get in any trouble. And then he's gonna look to Brynja and kind of be like, I'm just doing this for her sake. Listen, I don't want her running off.
Brynja's like, there's no dog?
No dog. Instead, you got a girl.
Aye, Captain.
Good girl. And he's gonna stand up and kind of like pat her head a little bit and then start walking out of the room to lead further into the mansion.
Tallulah is now kind of just marching right next to Brynja, like right next to her, almost uncomfortable close for her.
Brynja's happy about it. She's fine with it.
Okay, so from the sitting room you're in, there are 3 directions you can go from. So in the sitting room itself, let's say north, forward, there's another door that you haven't opened. Back in the main room, the room you first entered in, there is a door to the left or straight ahead from the door from the living room, and stairs leading up to a second floor balcony.
I'll take the balcony.
I guess I'll investigate some of the rooms down here. Last time, we found a pretty nasty trap on one of them doorknobs, so...
Well, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, y'all watch yourselves.
Is there any more paintings around?
No.
Okay.
Just rotting wallpaper along the walls.
I think I'll stay like here, and then if anything comes from behind, I can deal with it.
Well, holler for us anyway, would you?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
All right. And he's gonna ready his arm crossbow and start walking up the stairs to the second floor balcony.
Okay, you start walking up the stairs, and on this balcony, similar to what was below it, was just some benches and some plant pots with dead, what looked like small trees and what would have been beautiful roses, just dead and decayed in plant pots. And another door, a double door, leading to who knows where, the rest of the top floor of the mansion.
Okay. I want to lean against the wall and reach over with my free hand and try to push the door open.
So you lean over, grab the door handle, give it a twist, and the door swings on.
Cool. He's going to look into the room cop style, crossbow first, and then...
You look into the room with your crossbow at the ready. It's a long hallway with paintings strewn either side.
Oh, great. I don't have magic because I'm a fighter, so I'm fucked.
So I guess me on the bottom floor, I'm going to start investigating some of the doors down, some of the unopened doors down here.
You know who does
Okay,
have magic?
which door are you going for?
Where are the doors located? The ones that are down here?
So the ones on the bottom floor, so from the room you entered in, the very first room, there's one directly to the left. And then in the sitting room, there's one to the sort of north.
The north one was one that I investigated already that had like the red shimmer to it, right?
No, that was the door to the sitting room.
That was to the sitting. I guess let's go for the northern one.
Okay, the one in the sitting room, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna
give the...
Well, I'm gonna check the door now first to make sure
Yeah.
this isn't another magical trap of sorts.
Cool.
I told you I used up my luck earlier this night.
Oh, joy.
What's my investigation at? It's not terrible. Not terrible. A 6.
6?
Not terrible. A 6.
Get wrecked.
This door here, it looks perfectly safe, pristine. Might be the best door I've seen in all my days. Take it and...
This is a door.
I'm going to take the doorknob and slowly turn it and peek in. It's locked? Huh. Wait. Well, this is too hard for me. Going to the next door. I will investigate this door too. That's better. 16.
Hang on. All right, so the knob is perfectly normal, and you open it. In the room is...
And there's dogs.
And there's a dog behind it.
God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Proceed to Scooby-Doo. Legs running in
There's
the
a
air.
dog behind it.
All of a sudden, Cerberus.
Let's try that again.
Deadass.
Inside this room...
It was just really good timing.
That was perfect.
Amazing.
So I've trained them to listen on command to pauses and speech, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, good.
All right, sorry.
right.
Go ahead.
Let's try again. Inside this room, it appears to be somewhat of a dining room. It has a large central table that has only 6 chairs, 2 at either end and 2 on each side. There's a small compartment at the back of the room. And you might want to be a little quiet because there are 3 zombies in this room, all wandering around.
Oh, joy.
See you.
I'm just gonna go in and just look at them. Yeah. Hey, Thalen. How are you with the undead?
Pretty damn good, I'd say.
Mayor.
Cool. And he's gonna close the door to the big painting hallway, because ain't no ghosts around here, homeboy. He's gonna trudge his way back downstairs and approach the door, crossbow at the ready.
I see his crossbow. Pull out my own crossbow. Dun, 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 dun.
Great.
All right.
And he's gonna slowly kind of sneak into the room and attempt to get one of them from behind.
Alright. The zombie doesn't seem to notice you just yet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Keyword yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said this to
it
me,
might
though.
be a good idea for me to get my fucking dice.
Might be.
That would be, you know, super ideal for me to have those on hand.
Yeah, chances are.
All right, I'm back.
So there's 3 of them here. You get the one on the left, I get on the one on the right. Wait for the one in the middle to run towards us.
Wait, really quick. Stem for stealth.
Oh dear.
What happened?
Roll stealth. Natural 20!
Nice.
All right then.
A 6 and a natural 20. This sounds like my life.
Oh, joy.
See, I'm still yet to find out whether the dice I'm rolling are cursed dice or blessed dice. All I know is my dungeon master dice are cursed.
All right,
Worm.
so the zombies don't seem to notice either of you. It's almost as if you're not even in the room. So go ahead and roll for attack.
Hell yeah.
That is
Natural 20!
my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Joking. I'm not fucking joking.
Bro, look at us.
What is wrong with us tonight?
Hey, Slim. Looks like we make a pretty good pair.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 23 total, but I guess you
Oh,
got
if
this
we're
one.
adding bonuses, if we're adding bonuses, I got a fucking 24.
Am I?
Okay.
Go fuck with the fighter. Test me. Try me.
All right then. Well, the words of the great Math Mercer, how do you want to do this?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, in sync?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God.
But like in Pulp Fiction, where Sam L and John Travolta just raise their guns at the same time. Straight through the head.
All right, roll for damage, guys.
Hell yeah. Oh fuck.
8 damage.
Okay. Hold up. Okay, got it. Cool. That's 8 plus 3, so 11.
Okay. So, are you two attacking the same zombie or different ones?
I think we're taking
Different
different
ones.
ones.
Different ones? Okay. So, the zombie that Slim attacks is just enough, but only so when you attack it, it only loses an arm. It's still moving, but... And now they for sure notice you guys. While the one Thelene attacks has completely lost the upper half of its body, but it's still moving. And then there's
Cool. I
more
want to
zombie.
stomp on it. I want to fucking stomp on that boy. No.
And then there's still one more zombie that has noticed you guys. Is coming at you.
How far away from us is it?
It's a good bit away. It's enough away that you could dodge if you roll right.
Are we rolling initiative, or are we just
Yeah.
going with this current order still?
Guess I'll die. Yeah, are we doing initiative or are we just rolling?
Just rolling.
Dope. What do you want to do, Ed? My dear.
Well, I could definitely finish off the one that I shot, or we could just we can just both attack the one who's running at us right now.
Okay, because I was gonna say Thalen's just gonna go gunning for the second one since the first one's already incapacitated.
I can finish the second one when I have range attack.
Dope. Sounds good. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna roll to attack the one that's kind of heading up toward us.
Yep, go ahead.
That is a 16 plus 5,
Oh god. Well,
so 21.
you've completely obliterated him. He is
Ka-clow!
he is now nothing but just a stain on the wall and several loose particles of skin.
Look at this.
Phelan's gonna like
and that
tip
was
his
one that was
hat
running
and
at
then
us,
blow
right?
on his crossbow like a badass.
That was one that was running at us, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and the one that I shot that was still moving around. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my vicious mockery at him, cantrip at him.
All right.
So I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 1 second. And he did not roll very high.
He what?
He rolled about a 3.
He rolled 3.
Yeah.
He fails. He's taking a D4 of psychic. He's taking 3 psychic damage. And he has disadvantage on his next attack rolls. As I yell out at him, we're such a good team. These mooks ain't got anything to do with it.
And
I hate to say it, but I agree.
your zombie is now dead as well. Dead again.
He can't even die right.
Dead as dicks.
And then there's still the one zombie that's really just a pair of legs walking around now.
So like is the head destroyed or
The head's actually rolling around on the ground and its mouth is just trying to move it forward towards you. It's just a really sad sight.
Cool. I want to use my steel-toed fucking boots and smash that shit like a bug.
All right.
I'm gonna step on it, crush it.
Okay. A roll for strength.
The fighter rolling for strength. That is a 14 plus 4, so 18.
Well, all right. Much like your previous zombie, as soon as you step on this guy, it's disgusting. It's like a cockroach that's been completely crushed by by a steel toe shoe. And it's just everywhere. A little bit of it managed to splatter onto Slim.
He's not even going to look up at Slim. He's just going to wipe his boot on the carpet of the dining room and then raise his crossbow at the ready again and start searching a little bit more.
As Thelen finishes wiping his boot off, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on Thelen's boot, refilling it up, and then cast Prestidigitation on myself, cleaning myself up.
You son of a bitch.
Because I'm petty like that. Leave me alone. By the way, we still have we still happen to have a pair of sea legs walking around these parts. Now I'm not one to take sloppy seconds, so if you want to go ahead and finish that off, well, that's all right.
Are the legs still moving?
Yeah, but they can't really do much.
Cool. Dalen's just gonna use his boot again and just kick it over.
Do we just leave him walking around?
Nah, he's just gonna knock it over so it like falls directly back like a plank of wood.
And it's a very sad. It's a very sad sight. It's like one of those little baby goats when they faint on their side.
Oh.
I kind of go back to the door that we came in through and peek out. Hey girls, how things going out here?
Oh, me. Oh, sorry. They're fine. They're fine.
Frostbite got you tongue? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm a little out of it. I just don't feel very good, and I just don't feel like I can punch very hard.
All right, you just hold on there. Obviously, nothing.
Yeah.
The least interest is going on in here, so we'll let you guys know.
No, okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, bye-bye.
So just wink.
And then I turn back to Lula, and we want to play rock paper scissors, or was it boulder parchment shears?
Your hand is so frozen you can only do boulder.
I can only do boulder. I'm doing boulder every time.
Dude, roll a dice to see
Roll for rock paper scissors.
I don't have a
roll for rock,
D3.
paper, scissors.
It's boulder, shears, parchment. God, Ed.
Here's parchment.
God.
Roll a d6. 1, 2 is one of them. 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2 is boulder.
DM, would you like us to do this?
Oh God. I just got disconnected.
You're having a hard time. You're getting a little breaky uppy.
God damn it.
Rip.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
It's just you keep breaking up every now and then.
Oh, lovely. Yes, go ahead. Oh God.
Okay, I got a 2.
Hang on.
That's a boulder.
On brand.
Hang on, I'm writing
D6.
this.
Just roll d6.
Okay, cool. Got it. I also boulder.
You got a boulder too?
Rematch.
Okay, let's do it again.
Oh God.
While they're doing that,
I got a boulder.
All right. While they're doing that,
You got yours. I won.
While they're doing that,
Yukio, what are you up to?
Well, they're fighting zombies in the other room, and the two girls are playing boulder parchment shears. Yukio is going to use his hunter's bane to try to track where this ghost is.
Could you say that again? Oh God damn it, not again. I got disconnected. I'm here.
Fuck you.
Hello?
Lou. I think Discord just had a hiccup because my connection just went down to
Yeah.
like red.
Yeah, same. Mine went so far down.
So I think it just might have been Discord had a hiccup.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
apologize
picking
for
back
this
up.
break.
Looks like it.
Yep, mine's back up to full.
Where's the Achievement Hunter technical difficulties music?
All right, let's try it again. Yukio, what are you up to?
Yukio is going to use his Hunter's Bane to track where this ghost is. So he's going to make a Wisdom survival check. And he rolled a 23.
Damn.
Okay. So, feeling around, you can't tell where it is. It doesn't seem to be anywhere. When it disappeared, it seemed to have fully vanished, as though it was never there to begin with.
Has it left any clues or anything like that in a like residue or ectoplasm, you know?
You get the feeling that something is beneath you.
Beneath me?
Beneath you. All right, is there anything else you wanted to do?
I guess kind of look around for any more entrances or exits that lead beneath us.
Make me an investigation check for that.
Okay.
Are you searching just in the room you're in, or in the entire area of the house that has been opened up so far?
The entire area of the house that's been opened up so far. He's kind of wandering on his own.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
He rolled a 20?
A 20.
No, not 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Feeling around where you are, there doesn't seem to be any hidden entrance or any way down. The only other passages you see are the door in the sitting room and another door in the dining room, again, leading north.
He's going to then return back to where everyone else is at and kind of yell out towards Thalen and Slim. I've tried searching to find where this ghost is. It seems like it's beneath us. I feel a presence that's beneath us.
Beneath
See any
us?
exits? Yeah.
It's always got to be the basement. Hope you got a wine cellar down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. And he kind of walks out into the main room. Were there any doors leading out, like opposite of the one that we came in the dining room?
None opposite. So in the dining room, it's leading northwards, if that helps describe it.
Okay. So there was one other door in the dining room, or no?
Yeah, there's one other door in the dining room.
Cool. In a momentary relapse, he's gonna like walk out into the front room and then like wait a minute, and then turn back into the dining room and go to open that door.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for a second?
Oh yeah, because I said he walked out into the front room. He's kind of just gonna be like, wait a minute, and then immediately turn heel and go back into the dining room and then open that door.
So
You walk into the dining room, you walk past the tables and chairs, up to the door, you grab the handle, you swing it open. Looks to be a kitchen.
Can I make an investigation check?
Now look, see, I'm hungry too, but we can all wait.
Relax. Every room has to be checked to make sure there ain't nothing we missed.
Well, there's a lock one back there with Marin.
Give me a minute. God, these dice are really good. It's 17 plus 0, so a 17.
Holy.
Looking in the kitchen, it's nothing of any real significance. It's surprisingly bare for a kitchen, with only a smattering of broken plates across the floor, some old, dusty, unbroken herb jars in some cupboards. Nothing of any real interest aside from a door that leads to a conservatory to the back left of the kitchen.
With all the broken plates and things like that, does it look like there was a sign of struggle?
Yeah, it does look like things have been thrown about in a rush to get away from something.
What you got in there, Thalen?
I'm gonna say a murder scene, but looks like they wanted to get out of here real fast. And he's gonna make his way into the kitchen, kind of like run his finger. How thick is the layer of dust on the counter?
For having found the literal undead in the previous room, the dust isn't that thick. It's maybe a couple months worth of dust. It's not that long.
Okay. Thalen's gonna walk over and open the door to the conservatory because now it's piqued his interest.
You open the door, and it would have been a nice conservatory a few months ago when it was tended to. Now it is filled with rotting vine branches, a rotten tree, lots of old flowers. Some of the grass is still alive, some has managed to cling to life. There's the odd, nice-looking bloomed flower and some vines across the wall at the very back.
Okay, I'd like to make another investigation check if that's okay.
The conservatory?
Yes.
Go for it.
Dope. Don't fail me now, dice.
And while Thalen's doing that, I do want to walk back to the to Yukio, Brianna, and Tallulah when I get a chance.
Yeah.
That is a 13 plus 0, so 13.
Cool. I will just listen out with Slim first and then come back to you on that.
You got it.
Slim, what are you up to?
All right, so obviously, as I said, nothing interesting happening in the room over there. Just, the kitchen stuff. How's your game of boulders there going?
I got another boulder.
I got parchment.
God damn it!
Right, so progress is going good. Yukio, are you by any chance good with things that I want open but are not currently open?
Do you mean lockpicking?
Well, I don't wanna imply crime here, but
Tallulah looks very concerned.
I mean, perfectly legal, just opening of a locked door. I mean, they obviously lost the key, of course.
I prefer locksmithing.
Thank you, Thalen, I yell out.
I prefer locksmithing.
Have you tried kicking it down?
I can punch it if you need.
Either of those will work fine. It's over there with Mary.
Okay.
I kind of lead her back
He's
into
still
the study.
lovingly reading his books.
How's the books going there, Bookworm?
Oh, well, they're going fantastic. Thank you for asking.
I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I address him because I want to hear someone try to do his voice again.
I got you, bitch.
Right.
I got you.
All right, Thalen.
The
Now that you've been mooching through the conservatory a bit, nothing seems particularly weird, aside from the vines at the back of the room. They have a sheen, not magical sheen, but a sheen, a shimmer to them, and they look as though they're just slowly moving upwards.
Is there anything that I can pick up in the room, like a pot or anything like that hasn't been broken?
Yeah, there are pots full of dirt and old trees. There are bits of dead branch laying on the ground.
Cool. Thalen's going to return his metal arm to hand state, pick up a small pot with dirt in it, and take a step back and throw it at these flowers. He don't want to touch him. He saw what happened to Brynja. It's good.
Make me a strength check.
Brynja's perfectly fine. What are you talking about? She's perfectly fine.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan.
It's a 12 plus 4, so it's 16.
16. You pick up the plant pot, you hurl it, it smashes. 1 or 2 even of the vines fall to the ground and begin slithering towards you.
Holy shit! Okay. Moving out. And he's gonna take a step back.
I do not like the word slithers.
Anybody good with nature?
Not me.
Everyone
Kind
stops
of.
to look at their character sheets.
Brynja just runs up, runs to Thalen after hearing this. And does she see the vines?
Oh yeah, you can see them. You can see the what looks like a nice green vine against the brown dirt of the ground slithering towards you.
She wants to take Brynja wants to take her quarterstaff, which is just a broomstick with the head chopped off. She's gonna strike at the one on the ground that's closest to her.
Okay, as you strike, you just miss, and you hear a hissing coming from it as it coils back and prepares.
I don't think this is vine. And can I try to hit it again?
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
A strength check? 14.
14. As you bring your staff round, you conk it on the head. It looks annoyed. You've upset it.
Oh no.
Backing out, and
Tag,
grab Brynja and pull her out of the room and slam the door to the conservatory.
Oh, she's already running. She's fast as fuck.
Yeah,
She's gonna run out of here.
As Neko and I are just there looking, still staring at the door, kind of hearing all this background, I kind of look over. Really quietly. Well, looks like someone's having trouble with their bush.
There's scary vine things in there.
Scary.
All you see is just Brynja running out, clutching her broomstick, and Thalen's running out.
So have you run back into the main room now?
Yeah.
Or the living room
outie.
even?
Outie
Okay.
5 minutes. We're good.
If we're all running panicked from vines, I would assume we all regroup in the same.
Yeah, no, Thalen and Brynja are just like, bye!
This is kind of the central room for we fucked up. Get here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing's wrong in there at all. Everything's fine.
This is the panic room.
All right then, Slim. You and Yukio are at the door.
Yeah, we're at the locked door. So,
Right.
what you think? You think you can give it a whirl?
I can certainly try, but it's not really my expertise.
Well, by all means.
So you guys just gonna kind of shoulder check the door to kind of knock it down or knock it open.
It's a
Is
very
it
it's a very old door. It really wouldn't take much to push it open. So roll for strength.
That's a 6.
Oh my god.
Great.
Just so deadpan about it. I love it.
You hear
Look.
as you're shoving against the door, you hear something break, but in just a bit of a creak of the door, but it's still locked. You still can't get in.
I go over to Yukio. I put a hand on his shoulder. Look. That was really good. But I need you to do that one more time. Only harder. And I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, hell yeah.
Aw.
So you now have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration. Now,
Oh,
give
boy.
that one, give the good old college try. And I stand back a little further.
Yes.
Yeah, Yukio's just gonna get a running start and just just shoulder tackle the door.
All right. So as you're doing,
Uh-oh.
would you?
Oh god, what is that?
That's an 11
That's okay.
with Bardic Inspiration.
Better than last time.
So it's almost very cartoonish. Think Tom and Jerry when the legs are turning into like these little wheels as you're running towards the door. And you slam your whole body against it, and it just falls down to the ground with you with it.
Hey, that was good.
That's pretty good.
In
Just
this room,
Thanks. Ow.
I look
It
around and
was-
be like, yes.
In this room, it appears to be a long, thin library. Both sides have shelves stacked of books.
Now, hold on. Before we do anything dramatic, hey, Marin, I found more books for you. And I stand
I
outside.
was just about to say.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited. And you just hear the like bongos from Scooby-Doo. And he's in the room and gone.
Like I said, the shelves are stacked with books and scrolls of all kinds and shapes and sizes. There's a very large, very decorated desk on the far side of the room with a giant decorated chair to go with it. On the desk, though, you see a very, very strange key with a flat top, and what looks like to be a family seal on it depicting a swallow flying over a sunset. What would you guys like to do?
Brina walks up to the table because she's already cursed, so why not curse her some more?
Careful, don't touch anything.
Oh,
What happened last time?
Is she looking over what's on the table?
yeah.
All right. As you're looking through the desk and over what's on it, you find a very heavy, very large black book, and it's sealed shut. It looks very old, and you can sense some kind of danger from it.
Guys, I think there's some cool stuff over here, but I don't think I should touch it because Yukio said I shouldn't.
Yeah, we don't need you getting any more.
Oh, wait, hold on. Tallulah does what?
Tallulah, though,
Uh-oh.
she might not be smart enough to deduce that from the last time, since she didn't exactly see what went down. She kind of reaches for
I would like to make a dexterity throw so I can try and grab her ass. I want to try and grab her and stop her.
I just
right.
step aside.
Both of you got a roll.
Right.
Fuck. We're both rolling dex?
Yep.
Who gets there first?
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
So, I missed.
With
Nat
the-
one?
Because my dice finally decided to fuck me over with a nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Tallulah.
I got a 9.
Oh,
that one trips.
basically that's what happens. As you're running over to try and stop Tallulah, you trip over the very door Kyo decided to knock over.
Ah, fuck.
Tallulah,
Yes.
what is it you're doing?
I'm reaching for the suspicious book, was it? I
Yep.
think you cut out when you... Book, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm reaching for the book. I wanna read it.
Oh, all right.
I don't
All
notice it's cast locked or whatever.
Apparently the book
As-
sounds more dogs. Oh boy.
Sorry.
As you open the book,
There's a
Tallulah,
hellhound in it.
as you open this book, there's a sudden shock of power as shades burst out of it in dark, shadowy essence. But before anything can happen, before anybody can attack or they attack you, with just like a snap of a finger, they burn in a blaze of red, leaving the book completely blank.
Shit.
What?
The seal that's on the table, the one with the raven or the sparrow, with my background, would I know whose seal that is?
No,
No? Okay.
unfortunately.
Cool.
I kinda-
Galen's gonna pick himself up off the floor and like dust himself off before running over to Tallulah. What did I tell you about touching stuff?
It was pretty.
You gotta learn to control yourself, girl. You're gonna get yourself killed. And then he's gonna like push her back away from the table.
She's pouting.
Now,
He
yeah,
doesn't care.
now, Thelen, come on. The child was curious, kids gotta be kids.
Yeah, I agree. My daughter was the same way, but not when we're in a house that can curse people. I don't want her getting killed.
I loved him.
Touche. Tallulah, darling, just keep on nerve, all right? How about this?
He's just got his arms crossed and he's like staring at her like a very disappointed, angry dad.
I kind of get on one knee, put a hand on her shoulder. How about this? Anytime you see anything that you really, really just want to run toward and grab, you come and you ask first, either myself or Mr. Thelen over here, and we will join you in the procurement of this item. Heck, I will even run over there with you. I'll race you to the next spot. You just got to do that first, all right?
What does procurement mean?
Take.
Go
Get.
grab.
Okay.
All right. I kind of tussle her hair a little bit.
Yeah, no, she's still keeping this book. She seems to really like it.
Now,
Brittany's also nodding like she's listening too. Like also.
now,
All these parents.
Now, if I may just look at your book for one moment, and I'll give it right on back to you. If I may.
Yeah, Tallulah gives it to him.
I'm going to grab the book, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to cast Identify on it.
Ooh.
It's just a cursed black book, and it's completely blank.
So, curse, what type curse are we talking about?
What just happened to my darling child?
You got demons.
Oh hell no!
It seemed to be a protection spell of sorts, and it's just gone now. Most likely due from old.
Oh.
It just slowly died out, and Tallulah opening the book it's fulfilling its purpose in a way.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. In a way.
What does that mean?
I kind of look over and be like, so it looks like the book was trapped in some sort of protection magic. Or Tallulah cracked it open. Either A, the magic sort of fizzled away over the time, or B, whatever she triggered ain't over yet. Best keep our wits about us.
Brittany like puts her hand up like she's in school.
Yes, Brendan, you may speak.
It's empty, right? Like the book.
And the jury says, I kind of just ruffle through the pages.
It's completely
it's empty.
blank.
What if it emptied the book? What if it just ruined everything in the book, you know?
Well, then I think our darling little Tallulah here just got herself a nice new coloring book.
Lily's very excited.
But I saw it first.
Very fair.
Together.
Okay. I'm good with that, yeah.
And Sharon.
Now that we're done playing house, can we continue?
Yeah.
Oh,
I turn back to the desk. And what's all on it again? There's the seal.
Yes. There's it's a key with a seal on it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna take that.
All right. And since you're already here, roll for perception.
Ooh, I'm good at that. Ooh. That's a dirty perception. 21.
All right.
You stupid.
Well,
We ain't found shit.
you decide to glance around the room again, and as you do, you notice something out of the corner of your eye on one of the bookshelves. Amid all the rotting and decaying books, there's one that stands out the most. It looks untouched by time. Do you want to go over to it?
Yes.
All right. As you
You saw what happened with the last book.
Brianna.
Warns her.
I won't open it, I promise. I just want to go get it. It looks cool.
How about you use that long stick you have to poke it first a few times before you actually go and touch it? It's from a distance.
Yeah, sure.
So what are you doing?
How high up is it?
It's eye level. You can reach
Pardon
it
me?
easily. It is eye level. You can reach it easily.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at everybody, and then tap it with my stick first.
Innuendo.
Nothing happens.
Okay, then she immediately grabs it.
As you grab it,
Shit, first again.
as you grab the book, the shelf
Transformation
moves
Central.
forward and slides to the left, and it reveals a pitch black room, and that's where we end it for tonight.
Oh my god.
Brittany's touching everything.
Are you ready? Transformation Central. Transformations. I hope that you're satisfied.